I'm in the closet, the YouTuber's natural habitat. Oh yeah, don't worry about that. That's just, in case I need to relieve a little bit of stress. Anyways, you guys know why you're here. Talking about YouTube, because that's totally an original idea. But still, it's obviously been a very bad problem recently. Not even recently, just forever. That YouTube has basically had a problem with bots, scams, these ads, and also nudity. And that's what I'm going to be talking about. And basically making this as a cry for help for YouTube to save your goddamn platform, please, for once. Now, I'm probably not even going to go into the fact that whenever it comes to creator-related problems, that you need to go on Twitter, yuck, of all things, to go ahead and contact them from there and be like, hey, YouTube, I have to make everything public, that you're screwing me over. And they're like, oh, okay, thanks for doing that. I'm going to fix it right away. And then they're going to go fucking do it. But any other way, they won't do it. I'm not even going to talk about that, even though I just did. What I am going to be talking about is all of these bots, things that the, consumer, the viewer, sees on a daily basis. And I'm pretty sure creators do as well, because they probably watch YouTube. But still, this is mainly, I'm talking about from the viewer's perspective, because that's what I'm also am, even though I am a creator. It doesn't matter. This is way too long. And a very important thing to note is that all of these concepts, the bots, scams, ads, nudity, all of these things come together. They all intertwine because a lot of the time, these bots have these bot channels that are promoting scams that usually have to do with nudity and usually promote it using YouTube's ad service. So when it comes down to it, this is a problem entirely on YouTube because they all are together. A lot of the time they can be separate, like bot comments, promoting these fake AI scams, and then just nudity in ads, but also just pornographic material in videos. And then, what was the other one? Scams. I think I already mentioned that. I can't remember anymore. I'm losing my mind. But when it comes down to it, it is a problem. And what I'm going to be doing is showing some of the things that I've seen. First, I'm going to talk about the scams, because that's what I have the most footage of. A lot of the ones that I've been seeing is this one that has to do with a casino. Honestly, I don't know if it's a real casino, probably not, but still, basically, there's just a lot of these accounts that seem relatively normal. I didn't actually check the date on them when they were made, probably made pretty recently, or they just have these really old accounts that they just buy. But still, they post these shorts that have to do with usually Kanye, Kendrick, Drake, people that have been really popular in the news for no particular reason. And show these shorts saying oh, I admire fuck, what was it? I admire Kanye. I almost forgot his name. And it's usually these things saying that these celebrities are doing this deal thing to where people can get money. Yay! It's obviously a lie. It's not true. It's literally all of these videos are the exact same. I'm gonna be showing them probably if I actually do use this green screen, which I'm probably not, but if I do, it's gonna be probably behind me while also showing multitude of footage of the exact same thing over and over. I have at least 10 videos of my own showing this, and I've not seen a single person talk about it. I have in the past made a short about it though, and some people have said some things, but obviously my shorts don't do the greatest. Unlike my long form does way worse. Now, of course, this comes down mainly in the scam category, but it's very clear that these are bots as well. Or at least these are paid for accounts that are just pumping these same videos over and over again, that really the only difference is the person they're referring to. That's it. So I guess that's type 1 done, the scam, because I don't really want to get rid of the bots. The second one is going to be the bots that we're going to be talking about, which are mainly the bot commenters, because oh my god, there's so goddamn many of them. First one is the it's a very common foe on YouTube. I don't honestly remember where they came from. I know there's probably some videos talking about them. There's no way there isn't. But it's called the UTTP. I haven't been seeing them around that often because honestly, they're fucking troglodytes and some garbage waste of human beings and bots. But basically, they say these abhorrent things, usually about children and animals, because that's what angers people the most. And basically spam these things while getting around YouTube's filter feature. So they're able to say some very horrible things about doing horrible things to things they shouldn't do. It's really just made to anger people, to obviously go look at their channel and do all these things. And there's usually all these details where usually they'll have a video on their channel that isn't actually uploaded onto the channel itself, but on a different channel. And they like, I know there's so much in-depth stuff I can go on to this whole problem, but really I'm not even supposed to be focusing on them. The whole point is that there's a lot of bot commenters. A lot of them are like, hey, go check out my profile, or hey, don't check out my profile, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. A lot of other ones like, oh, I'm a small creator. There's this other really disgusting one when it was like an AI photo in the image, and then it's like, please, I'm going to die from stage 4 cancer, and I'm like, why? Who's doing this? And of course, like whenever you go down, there are some people that are probably like, oh, that's sad. But then there's also bots that are like replying to this and being like, oh, that's so sad. It's like, you're a fucking robot. What are you doing? Probably just robots responding to these other robots to promote them more. But still, it doesn't, there's just so much problems when it comes to this. I actually have a really long text exchange from a YouTube comment section. It was a friend that sent me this video, and I was able to find the original comment and I get a link to it. And I took a screenshot. This screenshot is long as hell. And it's literally an entire message board of just bots talking to each other. And that is the creepiest thing to me. These bots are talking to each other like human beings. And not only that, there's also a lot of times where these bots will just spam the same message over and over again. And they're completely like unrelated to the whole conversation. But still, it's a problem that bots are having their own conversations. Whoa. These bots are having their own conversations with each other. And when it comes down to it, like, you can't technically tell that they're bots, but if you look at it, like, really look at it, no one types like that on the internet. They're not this formal. It's just not how it is. But, of course, there's arguments to be made that they're human beings, but it's whatever. It's bots. I don't have to explain every instance of a bot problem. Everyone knows about bots, and I think I've talked about them for way too long, so I'm gonna move on from them and then go to the next one. Ads. Holy shit. Is this still on? That's still on. There are a lot of problems with ads. A lot of them being that they're promoting scams. They usually have these bots involved. A lot of AI has been recently put into it because AI has been a really big thing. Haha. Ooh. Then another one has been also nudity. Nudity, I've only seen one instance of it, which is just, it's literally just porn, but it has like a lot of filters on it. So it's hard for I'm guessing the ads to discriminate against it. So it just gets put out. And I'm like, how do you guys do this? Where's the humans looking at this? Like, I don't get it. But that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Mainly, what I'm wanting to talk about are the shorts, because the shorts ads are abominable. Because when it comes to long form, they're usually much better kept. Like, a lot of them has been like Pi ad blocker or Honey, because they never did anything wrong, right? I don't think they don't do ads anymore. Who you know the long form ads. I don't need to go through all of it, but shorts ads are just, they're horrible. Oh, sorry, excuse my language. Let me find a better one. They're dog shit. I have seen so many horrible mobile game ads on shorts. That's like where they're mainly promoted on. And there's a lot of these bot channels that like do, I just went straight back to bots. Stay on ads. So the whole thing is that ads, they get used and abused on shorts. A lot of the time they're these ads, like they're these like AI bot ads. Like it's promoting a like character AI type thing, and they're usually like, oh, get these steamy photos from fucking Rick Sanchez on the AI character AI boned. I don't like, I get so many of these ads and it's so annoying. A lot of the time they're just like, they use memes to try to be relatable, and then they'll be like poly AI. That's one that pops up a lot. I don't think I have a lot of footage of these because I just end up swiping like already against them, but I know a lot of the others I have seen that I haven't recorded are these AI like images of like popular characters, like stuff like from honestly just a lot of furries, and then for some reason, well, what's that one girl from Family Guy that gets like beaten on all the time? Glenn Quagmire. It's just a lot of these images that are basically promoting these character AI like websites that are like, hey, we'll send you steamy things, and it's like you're what you're saying is you're trying to promote porn without saying it on your advertisement, and if not, no one cares. No, like I don't like who. Don't talk to AIs. Talk to people, man. Just it's not like don't do it. See, it's already causing me cancer, and I'm just talking about it. Yeah, I could go more on ads, but honestly, I don't think I should for my health. What's even the other one? Bots, scams, ads, nudity. I think that's the only one. Nudity. Yeah, I mean it's pretty clear. One of the main ones that I seen recently that I actually did get footage of, which I'm gonna have to blur out because YouTube is basically I went on to Scout with a Six channel. Like I recommended one of his videos, and there was this bot. Now this is a very common thing I've seen with these bot accounts, to where they'll have an image that looks like nudity or an NSFW picture, but it's not. Of course, they get around it because it's just it's a normal thing. What one of them is, it looks like ass, just straight ass on it. But if you go to it, it's just two pillows with a dog on top of it. Which, of course, like there's nothing inherently wrong for it, but you know what they're doing. They're doing that on purpose. But then, whenever you go and click on the account, boom, porn jump scare, and it's crazy. It's crazy that this gets allowed on it because it's clear. It's literally right on it. Because the thing is that what these accounts are doing is that they're not having it on the actual account. What they do is they have another account that has all this stuff, has links to this channel, and has the links in their bio, but it's not the actual accounts. They're linking to another channel that has all the links. So if that one goes down, all I have to do is make one more instead of having to make 5. It's smart, but stop it. Stop being smart, you fucking assholes. And I don't know what you can do about it, really. I mean, it all comes down to YouTube. Please fix your shit. But what can YouTube do about this? I mean, they can listen to us. That would be pretty nice. Please listen to us for once. But it's going to be impossible to stop because no matter what, it's going to be filled with people that want to just degenerize the platform. That's not even including the viewers on there, which already do it in of itself. Whoa, holy shit, that do that in of themselves. They do that on their own, but still, I think one of the main problems is that YouTube has no competition, none at all. They have no competition, and that I think needs to be fixed heavily. Because to use a recent example, this may be very blasphemous, but I have to say it. Overwatch. Recently, Overwatch, from what I heard, hasn't been doing shit on their game. Not at all. Like I don't like Overwatch. I don't really give a shit about it. But I know a lot of people are like, oh, they're not doing anything. I want my gooners. And then you see Marvel Rivals, which has came in. Everyone loves Marvel Rivals because they actually do right with their community. It's still on, okay, and they have no problem. They work completely fine. And because of this, Overwatch has been, from what I heard, has been working overtime in order to release a bunch of things in order to not be considered obsolete. Because a better game has came into play. But the important reason why I mention that is that it shows that competition is needed in order to make a company do what they need to do. Listen to the people that buy their shit. And that's the problem. YouTube doesn't have competition. The only two close pieces of competition they have are TikTok and Twitch. And the problem is that they're not the same thing. They're different than YouTube. Because YouTube does have live streaming, like Twitch. But Twitch is only live streaming. They're not a video sharing platform. TikTok is a video sharing platform, but it's short form only. YouTube has their own short form thing, but they have their own long form. They are the multimedia giant. They are the one that has everything. Everything. At some point, they're probably going to add private DMs on YouTube. And by that point, that's going to get rid of a lot of other options. At some point, they're probably going to start copying Twitter to have message boards, which they already kind of have with community posts and stuff, but they're going to expand it more to more like viewers and stuff. And then they're probably going to add DMs like Instagram, and then all of these other features that are going to make everything else obsolete. And then they're going to become the ultimate media platform, which, to be fair, I'm not going to be that mad about. But if they don't do it right, they're going to be above everything, and they're going to have no competition, which they already don't. And because of that, they aren't going to fix the problems unless there's a significant hit to their account or to the platform. Like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, if your channel has a problem, a lot of big creators, when they have a problem with their channel, they have to go to Twitter in order to get their problem solved. First off, like I said, yuck. But also, second off, why? Why do I have to go on a whole different platform and expose you in public in order to get you to fix your problems? That's a problem. That shows where your morals lie. Your morals don't lie on fixing anything. Your morals rely on not looking immoral. That's a problem. But yeah, that's my problem. YouTube, save your platform. Please. I beg of you. Because if you don't, I'm gonna spam it with bots. And it needs to it needs to be talked about. But honestly it has been talked about. The only problem is that nothing's happening. No one's fixing anything. So, yeah.